start of the war on terror back after 9/11, the military campaign was heavily focused on the leadership of al-Qaeda, and it remained so for a long time. When it comes to IS, who is the top leader and what sort of focus is there on his capture?
Well, there's a cadre of leaders, if you like, in the ISIL forces, and we're not just dealing with one organisation. There's fluidity between organisations and individuals who are involved.
No, but there is a leader and a cabinet of IS. They run like a government.
And that makes it more difficult in terms of the overall objective that we're seeking to achieve here. But we will continue along the lines that we are. We're in constant discussion.
So, sorry, just to be clear, who is the leader and what is the focus on his capture?
Well, I'm not going to go into operational matters, obviously, Lee.
Well, can you name the leader of IS?
I'm not going to go into operational matters, but
I don't think that's operational. I think it's a matter of public record.
Lee, I'm trying to answer your question as best I can, and that is that ultimately our aim here is to degrade and to defeat ISIL. Now, ISIL operates not just in Iraq but across Syria as well, and there is fluidity between groups. There's not just one group involved and not one just group of individuals involved, and so we have to counter that as best we can over the coming weeks and months.
Minister, you're responsible for putting Australian men and women in harm's way in the cause of this mission. I'm surprised that you can't tell me the name of Islamic State's leader. The US State Department has a $10 million bounty on his head.
Well, as I said, ISIL is a combination of groups, Lee. There is not just one individual involved in this. There are Australians involved in the senior leadership of ISIL or Daesh, and there is a fluidity between groups that we've seen over the past few months in that area. There's not just one person involved, there's a series of people involved, and we must ultimately destroy all of them if we're going to degrade their operations in that area.
The specific person to whom I've been referring is Bakr al-Baghdadi.